Thanks, General. Question regarding Israel and Hamas. The Pentagon has said for quite a while now that one of its stated goals was to prevent this conflict from spreading. So, based on what happened over the weekend between Israel and Hezbollah, um, how does the Pentagon view that? Does this seem to be an expansion because they've done attacks against each other, but these attacks these were much bigger and seemingly had much more impact. How does that impact the Pentagon's view of whether this is expanding or not?
Yeah, thanks, JJ. So again, just to put this into context, when Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th, you heard us say that we deployed a significant amount of additional capability into the Middle East region and the EUCOM region in order to send a very clear message of deterrence and to prevent this from becoming a wider regional conflict. Right now, we still assess that the conflict between Israel and Hamas is contained to Gaza. You have seen the cross-border strikes between Israel and Lebanese Hezbollah since October 8th. What you saw over the weekend, of course, was a much larger scale than what we've seen previously, but it is, in our view, not a wider regional conflict at this stage. And so we're going to continue to stay very focused on de-escalation of tensions in the region, as I highlighted, and preventing it from becoming a wider regional war.
Thank you, General. The U.S. Provided intelligence and ISR support to Israel in order to deal with the attack from Hezbollah. What is your assessment of that attack, and do you think it failed or succeeded in achieving some of the goals that were declared by Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah?
Yeah, thanks for the question. I'm going to refrain from putting a label on it, and just it was a large-scale attack. Lebanese Hezbollah had essentially previewed that they intended to retaliate, and by all accounts, they did. And so, Israel was well prepared to respond and defend themselves. But I'll let the leaders from each of those, from Israel and Lebanese Hezbollah, speak to the nature of that. From a U.S. standpoint, we were very focused, again, on supporting the defense of Israel, as well as ensuring that this did not escalate into a wider regional conflict, and that continues to be our focus.
And on the threats from Iran to retaliate against Israel, do you see Iran still poised to attack Israel, or in light of the weekend events between Hezbollah and Israel, there's been some changes in what you observe vis-a-vis Iran?
I'm not going to go into intelligence, but again, as I've said previously, Iran has made those threats and has said that they intend to retaliate, and so we have to take that very seriously. And so we will continue to remain postured, and we are well postured to be able to support the defenses of Israel as well as protect our own forces. Thank you.